of sparkling little lights blinking back at us. There are trillions of stars above, and they all have their own wonderful story to tell. A group of stars is called a constellation. This just means that they form a pattern that tells a story. The pattern they make sometimes look like animals, mythical creatures, people, and gods. People have been telling stories about these sparkling constellations for years on end. Get comfortable and say goodbye to the wriggles and the fidgets. It's time to settle down, quiet your mind, and let the calm feelings to settle in. Let's journey through the dark, deep night sky. So on this next page, they talk about the constellation of Hydra the serpent and Aquila the eagle. You can actually see it right here. Right here. So this would be Hydra. This would be Aquila. This page reads that the ancient Greeks saw birds in the night sky such as big, strong Aquila the eagle and naughty Corvus the crow. They would tell the story of the god Apollo, who asked the crow to fetch him some water as quickly as possible. On his way to get the water, the crow spotted a fig tree and sat for the hours, greedily filling his belly with fruit. Realizing he was going to be in trouble for being late, the crow lied to Apollo and told him that the serpent Hydra had blocked the spring so that he couldn't get any water. But Apollo didn't believe his lies and flung the crow up into the sky and trapped him there forever. There are lots of tales told about this twisting, slithering, snake-like constellation. One story says that Draco is a dragon that's guarded a tree heavy with golden apples. The great hero Hercules fought Draco to steal the apples as part of the 12 tasks he had to perform. These were called his 12 labors. With no stars making wings or legs, Draco's shaped more like a snake than a dragon. But what do you think, guys? Have you ever seen a W constellation in the night sky? It's called a Cassiopeia. She was the queen from the Greek myths who thought she was the most beautiful woman in the world, even more beautiful than the gods. The gods were not happy about her saying this, and they sent a monster to attack Cassiopeia's kingdom. As punishment for Cassiopeia's vanity, she was placed among the stars where she sits today. Combing her long hair, her husband, Hephaestus the king, Cepheus the king, I feel so bad if I'm saying this wrong, sits in the sky near his wife, along with their daughter, Andromeda the princess, who wears a glittering crown. So there's this constellation here with Cepheus the king, Cassiopeia the queen, and Andromeda the princess right here. So here's the constellation they have for all three of them, the family. So this would be Cepheus the king, Cassiopeia the queen, and Andromeda the princess. Another great tale told of how the god Zeus changed into a swan to get the attention of Queen Leda of Sparta. Zeus pretended he was being attacked by an eagle and dove into Leda's arm for protection. The couple had 2 children together, and to celebrate their births, Zeus had placed a swan among the stars. The swan is the constellation of Cygnus, or Cygnus. Near Cygnus is a cluster of faint stars that look like a little fox leaping through the sky with his bushy tail reaching out behind him as he runs through a deep green forest. And here we have Cygnus and Lucia and Volpacula. Right here. Right here. his time with a beautiful nymph named Callisto. But Zeus's wife found out about their love and turned Callisto into a bear to protect Callisto. Zeus sent her into the sky, where she sparkles through the night. Callisto honestly looks like a beaver, though. Right here. I thought that she resembles more of a beaver because of that tail. Yeah, it doesn't give me bear, but okay. Near the bear is another constellation, the Little Bear. This is home to a very important star called Polaris, or the North Star. This is an incredibly bright star that was used by sailors to find their way home, even if they ever got lost at sea. Have you ever seen the constellation Gemini glittering through the sky? This group of stars looks like two people holding hands. The brightest stars in the constellations are named after the twin characters from Greek mythology, Castor and Pollux. These two. In ancient Greek stories, Ares the ram was covered in glittering golden wool. A hero named Jason went on a long and dangerous journey to try and capture the golden fleece. He traveled there and everywhere on his trusty ship Argus Navis to try and get the simmering fleece. We're on the last page. The night sky is full of mystery, adventure, and age-old tales. We've journeyed all around the dark and glittering night sky, but now it's time for you to snuggle deep beneath our covers, close our eyes, and let these magical stories fill our dreams. Maybe you'll dream of floating through a moonlit sky on broad wings like Aquila the eagle, or perhaps you'll drift out into a glittering dream with Cygnus the swan. Close your eyes, bury beneath the blankets, and let your dreams whisk away on a magical star